methods and algorithms that would allow for near miss detection. So in furthering your Vision Zero goals, this is a tool that in the future could be used for to make our intersections and roadways safer by detecting unsafe conditions proactively and being able to address them before an accident occurs. That work is just kicking off. We have, since we last met, we have finalized an agreement between the university and the city to be a sub-awardee to them, and that work is underway. That is the update on this particular grant. I should also let you know that we are beginning work on a new grant application with the University of Florida. It's the National Science Foundation's Frontier Program. It is up to $7 million, and it will build on a lot of the work we're already doing in the university. The Frontier Grant Program is meant to bring research into practice. So I believe you could think of it, and we're still drafting the substance and description of what the grant would do, but in theory it would be a bridge from the research we're doing currently with the university and allow for a lot of that, really what is first of a kind work to be put into practice once it's ready. So we're just starting, we haven't even submitted yet, we haven't even come to you to formally ask for permission to submit for it, but I want to give you a heads up that we're continuing to develop and identify opportunities for funding to do this work for you. I'll pause real briefly in between these. Feel free to jump in with any questions because we won't come back to these items once we're done.
Clarify again, who was that $7 million grant?
We will be applying for it. It will be the National Science Foundation. We're building our relationship with NSF pretty robustly. That $2 million grant was somewhat rare for a city, university to be awarded that amount for a first time application. So the $7 million one is, it's by no means at all a certain thing. We haven't applied yet, so, but we're now, I think, positioning ourselves to go after awards of that size. The AV shuttle. So, I've given the commission a brief update. I believe at a previous meeting, we had some constructive conversations with the National Highway Transportation Safety Administration in DC earlier this summer. We got some clarity on moving forward and how we could move forward. To get the appropriate waivers, we need to actually operate this program. Since we met, we have gotten our first waiver from NHTSA. So they followed through with what they indicated they would do. They granted us a limited 2-month waiver to restart testing, mapping, so you might see the vehicles out and about. I believe as of yesterday or earlier this week, they're now back at the Southwest Garage. So you might hear word if they're out on the street. They're not actually operating or carrying passengers yet. We anticipate and hope for another waiver at the end of this 2-month conditional waiver. We hope for another 4-month waiver to actually put it into operation. After that, the program will really be subject to future waivers if it's going well. I'm going to simplify this as much as I can because it's obviously subject to a lot of conditions that NHTSA is putting on the program. If it keeps going well, and if the reviews and we submit our information in a timely manner, we'll continue to get waivers through the course of the project. If there's any issue, or if there's some type of other external factor from around the country, one of these projects goes awry in another jurisdiction, there's a variety of factors by which we might have to pull these off the road. So I do want to stress that although we are cautiously optimistic now that we're going to get it running, this is a first of a kind program. You might have heard of other AV projects around the country. NHTSA said in no uncertain terms, this is the most complex and real world route that this vehicle will be performing in anywhere in the country. So they are being very careful with it. We are being very careful with it. And if at any point we feel there's an issue, we'll pull them off the road. But right now, we're moving along, and we are, like I said, cautiously optimistic is the phrase we're using.
Mr. Hoffman, my recollection of that program is that it's entirely DOT funded, right? That's DOT funded. And so, just for when you may be watching and paying attention, we're not spending city funds on this. We're just very excited about the opportunity to be able to use it. I was at a meeting at Ocama earlier this week, And folks out there are really excited, which is interesting, because when I said, you're gonna come down and use it, they're like, no, we just think it's a cool idea. So,
Well, and speaking of Okamic, we do actually, Ms. McCready has been working with Dr. Clausen out at Okamic, who runs the smart home out at Okamic. They have a driving simulator there where they do research on the effects of cognitive brain injuries on folks' ability to drive. So we are working on actually using the AV shuttle